To be a champion, one who fights, a warrior, superior to all others. At Revolution, 9 men competed to be the first ever CCW heavyweight champion. With honor and pride on the line, tensions will run high and tempers can be frayed. But with every revolution comes change. New heroes emerge as old foes are vanquished.
And Bingo Ballance.
There's a history
team on the executioner. Vic Viper's playing it smart. He's on the outside. He doesn't want any of this in the early going. Now, Bingo Ballance and Irish Dragon are going to work on him.
And Vic Viper sneaking in the back door here.
Oh
my!
That could have been a bad accident. Oh, high cross body plancha.
Oh, we're a top
to the outside. Oh, Irish Dragon off the top turnbuckle. And another suicide dive. Another suicide dive! It's 2 men on one side of oh my god!
Dragon's at the top!
Could we be seeing the 450? Oh, the 450 on Vic Viper! Oh my god, your body is not supposed to be contorted in that way, Vinny!
Not like this!
No! Oh! A cutter on the executioner! Executioner is out!
It's a roll up!
Roll up from Bingo! He's done it! He's done it!
The crowd has gone crazy!
We have a new Celtic Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion! And Bingo Ballance is just about to unveil the Celtic... Oh! And what the hell is Vic Viper doing?
Whoa, what's going on?
What the hell is Vic Viper doing? What the hell? Here comes Bonesaw and Lycan. Where the hell is Vic Viper gone? The underhanded antics of Vic Viper. I can't believe this. Bingo Ballance, the first ever CCW Heavyweight Champion!
You push me one step closer to the edge. Unfounded stories based on ignorance. You give your life to protect. All my life I've been a spectator, hindered by the words of your savior. Living the economy drives me insane. Heritage is amplification. Rather meet my own revelation. Prophecy or fallacy against the greed.
Okay guys, we're backstage with Fabulous Sex Bombs. Guys, you're only moments away, seconds away from facing the new tag team in CCW, the Irish Tag Team Champions, Rough Stuff. How are you feeling about this?
I'm feeling pretty good. We're about to go out there, we're warmed up, we're ready. And when you take it all away, when you take away the fabulousness, when you take away the red robes, the tiger print, you're left with two of the finest athletes in Celtic Championship Wrestling today. Tonight we go 2-on-2 against Rough Stuff, Irish Tag Team Champions. Now they might not be nice to look at, and as ugly as they are, they hit that hard, they wrestle that hard, they're a damn good team, and that's why they're the champions. But tonight, you and I, we're going to take those championships.
What do you think, Fabulous Mickey?
Yeah, I say so, JC. I think it's time for you to stop messing around and finally get serious. I think it's time to win those belts.
You gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it. Are you gonna do it?
We're gonna do it. Alright, let's go do this.
Let's go do it. We're gonna go.
We welcome you to the Forum Theatre in Waterford for CCW's Summerbrawl. Rough Stuff, the Irish Tag Team Champions, making their way to the ring. Tonight they will take on JC Williams and Nicky M, defending those championships here at our 5th event. Thank you so much for joining us on WrestleDope.com. You can find all the CCW pay-per-views right here. Paul Scarf and Bull Riley, rough and tough. That's why they're called Rough Stuff. And earlier tonight, SIREN spoke with them about this upcoming match.
We are joined by the Irish Tag Team Champions making their CCW debut, Rough Stuff, Paul Scarf and Bull Riley. Guys, welcome to CCW.
Give me that mic, homie. Basically, my name is Paul Scarf. This is Bull Riley. He gets rough, I'm the stuff. Together, we're rough stuff. Take it away, Bull.
Not going to waste any more time. This match is going to be record breaking,
Record break.
history making,
History, mate.
risk taking.
Risk take.
Don't be mistaken.
Oh.
The quickest match we've ever done.
A capacity crowd here filling out this arena. CCW's first time outside of Cork City. And the Waterford crowd giving a rapturous response to the fabulous Sex Bombs. Seems like Nicky M got a bit confused on the way out, and he's ended up in the crowd somehow. JC Williams trying to direct him to the ring. These two guys, a very odd couple, but certainly an effective tag team combination. They got together at Paddy's Day Massacre, which you can check out here on WrestleDope.com. All of CCW's pay-per-views available for free. As we kickstart this opening match, great night of action in store for you here. A referee holding up those two coveted tag team titles. Rough Stuff holding those belts for a long, long time, and it's no wonder. I mean, who is going to have any chance against two guys like this? Paul Scarf and Bull Riley, true wrestling competitors. And Bull Riley getting a little bit vocal there. He's not happy with the competition that's been lined up for him tonight. And as you can see, Nicky M grandstanding in the middle of the ring. This is exactly the kind of thing that's going to piss off Paul Scarf. No lockup. Nicky M cocky, maybe a little bit overconfident, but never doubt for a second the wrestling ability of the fabulous Nicky M. The crowd getting very, very into this. And maybe it's about time these two guys started fighting, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen yet. The referee trying to start this one off. Nicky M asking, does Paul Scarf want JC Williams? It looks like he does. JC Williams coming in, kicking off this match with Paul Scarf. And now it's Paul Scarf grandstanding. A lock up in the center of the ring. And a headlock. Paul Scarf thrown off the ropes and a shoulder butt. Ducking under. Jumping over. And an arm drag. JC Williams showing the strength that he has. And a running lariat. Knees to the chest. Now these two guys seem to be cheating at this point. A little bit of double teaming going on. Nicky M in the ring, riding him like a bull. Paul Scarf running a mile. It looks like he has the fear. Tagging in Bull Riley. Nicky M with a back body drop, and that is exactly why Nicky M is a competitor here in CCW. And boom! Mae Young would be proud. Nicky M off the ropes, dropping that knee. An attempted pin, just a 2 count there. Calling for another one. Lining it up. Bull Riley reverses. And an elbow drop. Yet another 2 counts. Back and forth so far. The Irish Tag Team Championship up for grabs here. And Rough Stuff, they don't want to lose those belts. Particularly not to the Fabulous Sex Bombs. They told us earlier what they thought of them. Bull Riley said they're a bunch of shams. And a suplex, crushing. Another pin. Another 2 count. Bull Riley is on the outside. Tagging in. More double teaming now. This is what Rough Stuff are all about. They're not afraid to cheat. And the referee's going to have to keep strict control over this match. And it seems so far he's losing control. Nicky M amazingly taking back the momentum. A double drop kick sends him to the ground. And if that doesn't knock you out, nothing will. Looks like Bull Riley losing his tape, but using that to his advantage. JC Williams on the outside looking for that tag. He knows that Nicky M cannot survive the onslaught of these two guys forever. Nicky M off the ropes, ducking under, and a big boot to the face. 1, 2. Bull Riley thought he had that one sewn up, but not to be quite yet. Very impressive tag team, Rough Stuff. That's why they've held those belts for so long, and certainly the prowess and the ability of these guys is on show here tonight at Summerbrawl. And there's a cheap shot. Paul Scarf running to the corner of JC Williams. And JC very, very pissed off with that. The referee being distracted, giving Rough Stuff a chance to double team Nicky M. Using that rope as a weapon. Paul Scarf reversed by Nicky M. Nicky M taking back the momentum, and there you go, crashing into the turnbuckle, and an enziguri. Still no joy for Rough Stuff. JC at this point really now trying to drum up the crowd, hoping that Nicky M will hear that and know that he's on there on the outside supporting him. Back body drop. Bull Riley standing on top of Nicky M. Now again, I mean, is this fair? You have to wonder, how long can these guys get away with illegal maneuvers and double teaming? And boom. Not sure who took the brunt of that, but it looks like both guys did. And now we reach a crossroads in this match. Both guys are down, both men looking to get to their opposing corners and tag in their tag team partners. And Nicky M makes the tag. JC Williams on his way in, and an onslaught, a barrage if you will, of running lariats. And he's taken on two guys at once. JC Williams, a veteran of the Irish wrestling scene, and using one Rough Stuff team member against the other. You gotta respect JC Williams for this. And there's another suplex. I mean, to take on two of these guys is a daunting task, that's for sure. Nicky M telling him, forget about me. Oh, and there's the referee getting crushed in amidst those two guys. JC Williams thrown off the ropes and thrown into the almost cutter-like maneuver from Bull Riley. JC Williams seems knocked out to me, but the referee certainly is. And how is the count going to be made? If the referee is down, it's not going to be possible to end this match. Anything goes at this point. Nicky M now back in the ring, picking up Bull Riley, but what's Paul Scarf doing? Paul Scarf has the Irish Tag Team Championship belt. He's just nailed Nicky M with it. Bull Riley waiting for him at the other side, and it's a spear. Wow, what an impact. Now the referee seems to have come to a 2 count, and referee seems to have realised what's gone on. He's pointing at that Tag Team Championship belt. He didn't see what happened, but he's calling the action fair and square here, pulling that belt, throwing it out of the ring, and Bull Riley threatening him. I certainly wouldn't want to be on the other end of those guys threatening me, and then all night long, JC Williams, trademark maneuver, going for the pin. This must be it. But again, that Tag Team Championship belt brought into play. And I think the referee has had enough here. He's calling for a disqualification as Rough Stuff beat down JC Williams. It looked like it was going to go this way from the very beginning. And it seems to be just that, a disqualification. So those belts will not change hands tonight here at Summerbrawl. Rough Stuff still the Irish Tag Team Champions.
That says Rough Stuff, and it forever will say Rough Stuff.
Bull Riley telling us the belts will always say Rough Stuff on them, and I gotta say, after seeing those guys in action here tonight for their debut CCW match, I would not doubt them one bit. Nonetheless, the Fabulous Sex Bombs putting in an incredible performance here tonight. I mean, they really were up against it. Double teaming, cheating, and two very rough and tough guys.
Let's hear it one more time.
A good performance from Nicky M and JC Williams.
I'm backstage with Kaza G. Now, we all remember at the last show, we had the hairspray match when I was a special guest referee. Now, I don't know what happened, but all I know is I got pushed out of the way and you got sprayed in the face and she cheated. But tonight, it's time for revenge. So tell me, what is your plan for this match?
So tonight, against Katie Harvey, I'm not making any excuses for me or for herself. I'm going to get in that ring with her and I'm going to get on that top rope, I'm going to grab that hairspray and I'm going to use it on her and use her own tricks against her. Now, Katie, I know you may know your way around a pole, but I know my way around a wrestling ring, so bring it tonight.
And there you have it. She's ready to go. Welcome back, CCW fans. And as we heard from Kaza G earlier on, she is ready to go. Now, Katie, at the last match, I was a special guest referee. I got pushed out of the way. She got sprayed in the face. You ended up winning. But tonight, there's a hairspray on the pole match, and I think things might go a little bit differently. What do you think?
I don't think they're going to go differently at all. I think I'm still going to win. I still think I'm going to climb up, I'm going to get the hairspray, and I'm going to bat her around her silly-looking face with it. What Kaza G doesn't understand is while she thinks she's a wrestler, I'm the whole package. She needs to know about me, that I am the name-taking, history-making, hair-flicking, ass-kicking First Lady of Irish Wrestling, and she is annoying me with these silly little comments. And fine, yes, she can wrestle, she's good, but she's not as good as me. I'm going to kick her all over Waterford City, and she better be ready for that.
We are back as Bam Catraz enters the ring. Here's what he had to say earlier tonight.
Today is a birthday of sorts. Did you know Celtic Championship Wrestling is 1 year old? Yeah? And here I am, Bam Catraz, finally on the CCW roster after a year of waiting for a phone call, waiting for an email. They don't even give me an interviewer today to tell you who I am, why I'm here, and what I want. But that's fine, I'll do it myself. My name is Bam Catraz. I have been on the Irish wrestling scene for 9 years. You know, I've been around, maybe even some of you may have heard my name. I've always been that guy, first to shake a fan's hand, first to sign an autograph, last name to come up when a new company is born. It's not good enough. And you know what makes it worse? The whole time, people I have trained, people who are a step below me, people who aren't as experienced as me, great athletes in their own right, but still not in my league, running around this promotion, making names for themselves. Irish Dragon, Space Cadet, and now, worst of all, the Warrior Kenji.
Bam Catraz speaking earlier tonight about this, his debut match against another CCW debutant, Kenji. Two brand new competitors here. Let's see what these guys are made of. Bam Catraz, of course, a veteran of the Irish wrestling scene. He's been around for many, many years, worked in so many promotions across the country and indeed across Europe. He's sat back and he's watched so many of his trainees, his peers and his friends come to this company. And he's been wondering why he hasn't been booked. Well, it looks like he's going to take it out on Kenji tonight. Bam Catraz trained Kenji back in the day. So it really is a case of the teacher versus the student. You have to think that Bam Catraz having the advantage in that case, as Kenji fires him off the ropes, but Bam Catraz rebutting in very aggressive fashion. And the crowd here, not fans of Bam Catraz. Very vocal in their disgust for this guy. They seem to very quickly pick up the fact that he's got a chip on his shoulder. A drop kick from Kenji sending Bam Catraz into the corner as Kenji fires Bam Catraz off the corner, but is reversed and an arm drag. And another one. Ricky Steamboat would be proud. And a drop kick. The opening moments of this match, action-packed for sure. Bam Catraz sent to the outside now, taking a timeout, looking to regroup. Kenji will be wise to capitalise on this, and it looks like he's thinking just that as he gets up on that top rope and off the rope, and a massive crushing crossbody block, almost landing on the steps there. Fans just inches away. Of course, come to a CCW live show, you will see some of the best action you've ever seen in a wrestling ring. That I can guarantee you. Both guys back in the ring now, and Kenji with the advantage. Look at that. That's something you'd see from Rey Mysterio. Maybe a bit of influence on Kenji. Bam Catraz now has reversed and a pin, 2 count. Celtic Championship Wrestling. You can follow us. You can follow us at facebook.com/Celtic Champ Wrestling. Subscribe to the WrestleDope channel. And find all the pay-per-views at WrestleDope.com. Bam Catraz now with a reversal. And Kenji up and over, a drop kick, sending Bam Catraz into the corner. And getting up on top, the second rope. Laying in those punches. And another one. Warrior Kenji, of course, trained in Japan. Certainly a martial arts expert, but Bam Catraz, he's got what it takes to counter that. And with that anger and frustration of not being on these shows thus far, he's giving it an extra bit of welly here tonight. Bam Catraz saying a lot of things and letting the fans know that he is the man. Off the ropes and a crushing leg drop. Game over, another pin and just a 2 count there. I'm telling the crowd that it was a 3 count, but quite obviously it was 2. Some fans there on the outside getting the brunt of his anger there. Very vocal crowd here tonight in the Forum Theatre. They know who they like and who they don't like. Tremendous athleticism there. Kenji proving that at this point maybe the student has surpassed the teacher. But can he beat Bam Catraz here tonight? Second rope and a leg drop from that rope. Gotta respect the ability and determination of Kenji here. Certainly can't be easy in your debut match taking on the guy who taught you everything you knew. Double underhand suplex. Bam Catraz again going for that pin. Screaming at the referee, and even the referee looks a bit worried there. I mean, he is in the ring with those guys, and you don't want to piss off Bam Catraz, that's for sure. Of course, Bam was on television all across Europe on the Wrestling Channel. And a sleeper hold there. Kenji looks like he's almost about knocked out, but still holding on there. The referee looking to see if he's about ready to quit, but it doesn't seem so. Kenji making his way up to his feet, fighting back now. But against the crushing force of Bam Catraz, it doesn't seem like Kenji has much hope. And what was that? It seems like Bam Catraz is very disrespectful. He doesn't care about the fans. He doesn't care about Kenji. He just cares about destruction, making sure that his opponent goes home injured. And with blows like that, I can see it happening, I have to say. Calling out the Cork fans that have made their way here to the Forum Theatre. Fans coming from all across Ireland, from Cork, Dublin, and Limerick as well. And a roll up. Kenji taking back the momentum. Quick count, just a 2. And wow. Series of reversals. And again a roll up. I think the crowd are starting to distract Bam now, and they will do that, particularly if they don't like you. Some incredible wrestling action we've seen so far here tonight at Summerbrawl. So much to come here on WrestleDope.com. More pay-per-views on the way. Chance of kick his ass. The crowd drumming up support for Kenji, trying to inspire him to fight back, and it's got to be said, he's still getting up. He's not quitting, despite the onslaught of Bam. And just toying with his opponent now. He could probably pin him at this stage, but he's going to do it now, and just a 1 count. Of course, Bam Catraz has been a world heavyweight champion in many different companies. Top tier talent, as always, here at Celtic Championship Wrestling. Boom. A hush falls over the crowd. I think they're worrying now about Kenji. I mean, how long can you survive this kind of violence? I mean, that's what it is. It's pure and utter violence. Kenji up to his feet. Wow, Shawn Michaels like maneuver. Kip up. Trading blows back and forth. Knockout punches. And some chops thrown in there as well. This really is turning into a fight now. And I'm amazed that Kenji has managed to keep himself in this match. Eye rake. And there's where the devious, deceptive Bam Catraz takes advantage. He's got all the ability in the world, no need to cheat, but he seems to want to do it tonight and just pick up the momentum that he seems to be losing. Kenji now going for the pin and just about missing out on that 3 count. I'll say to Warrior Kenji, very impressive debut here tonight, as has Bam Catraz, but I've got to take off a few points for that cheating. Kenji going to the top rope. What are we going to see here? Wow. Another 2 count. Despite all his best efforts, Kenji still not able to pin Bam. What an amazing crowd here tonight, I have to say. And once again, Kenji trying to go to the top rope. Bam Catraz shaking that rope, and Kenji is, well, taking the brunt of that. And the family jewels. Rake to the back, and wow, Bam Catraz, such strength. Almost a razor's edge there. This one has been absolutely back and forth. A lot of Bam Catraz momentum, but Kenji trying his very, very utmost to get back in this match. Even Bam Katraz now showing that he's been in a fight. There's no doubt about that. A look of almost pain there on his face. Does Kenji have a chance here, even after everything he's gone through? Can he take it back? Can he defeat Bam Katraz here tonight? I'm sure it would be an incredible moment for either of these guys, debuting on their very first CCW show, to go home with a win. Aerial maneuvers and athleticism, both these guys are really just unbelievable talents. And if you've never seen Irish wrestling before, welcome to the Revolution. And if you've never been to an Irish wrestling show, maybe you're here in Ireland, and check out your local promotion and company. I know you'll be very, very impressed by the in-ring talent. Drumming up support is Kenji. Bam Katraz on his way to his feet. Attempted super kick and a duck. And Bam Katraz spinning him around, and there you have it. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. That's gotta be a 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Bam Katraz!
Bam Katraz victorious here tonight, proving that at least on this occasion, he is the better wrestler.
Let's hear it for his opponent, Kenji!
So it seems like Bam Katraz's confidence was well founded as he defeats Kenji here tonight in this second match at Summerbrawl. More great action to come. Keep it right here at WrestleDope.com.
Number one of many. The CCW roster and my former trainees are unnoticed.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, that right there, that is the symbol of my new client. My new client was once known as the Lone Wolf. But my new client is no longer alone, because he's got Vinnie Manny. And you know what?
The Lone Wolf is no longer the Lone Wolf. Well, whether he's got you, he's got anybody else in the back, or he's got the whole bleeding army, makes no difference to me. Because quite simply, I'm still going to kick the crap out of him all over the forum. And if you get in my way, I guarantee you, you're going to end up on your back. Okay?
Oi. Ah yeah, not such a tough guy anymore, are you? Have to attack me from behind, get in Vinnie's face. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Why don't you try tackle the Lone Wolf? I hope you're ready for tonight, Insano. Because tonight is the night that we figure out who the better wrestler is.
Come on, we don't need this. Come on.
I'll see you in the ring.
Welcome back to CCW Summerbrawl. Katie Harvey in the ring.
And her opponent, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kazachi!
Kazaji making her way to the ring for this, the hairspray on a pole match. Very long story behind this one, but last month at Revolution, we saw Katie Harvey take on Kazaji. At the end of that match, Katie Harvey looking underneath the ring, finding her hairspray, using it on Kazaji, and in the end that resulted in Katie Harvey going over, winning that match that time. So this time CCW management, they're going to even up the score a little bit. They placed a hairspray on a pole, quite literally, And the person who grabs that first will then have the legal right to use it in this match. So dangerous, high stakes here tonight for this women's match. Kaza G saying hello to the crowd, welcoming the Waterford Forum Theatre masses as we see our women's match here tonight. Kaza G drumming up the crowd support now. She's going to need it against the towering strength of Katie Harvey. Katie Harvey running for the ropes. Is she trying to make her way to that hairspray as quickly as possible? It seems like it would be a good strategy. As soon as you get a hold of that, you can use it. And both girls outside the ring now. Katie Harvey tried to get up there. Kaza G stopping her and firing her into the barrier. These girls, again, very, very tough. You wouldn't want to mess with them, whether you're a man or a woman. Katie Harvey thrown back into the ring, and Kaza G on her way too, and laying in the punches. Firing Katie Harvey off the ropes, and an arm drag. And another one. Elbow to the face. Katie seems to have taken the brunt of that. Kaza G off the ropes, dropping that elbow. Kaza G, of course, very experienced competitor, part of main stage wrestling. And going straight for that hairspray, but Katie Harvey having absolutely none of it, throwing her off. And it looks like firing in the boots as well, just to add insult to injury. Katie Harvey climbing up now, looking to grab that hairspray. And Katie Harvey is not successful in that attempt. Kaza G trying her very, very best. Holding her on the ropes, Katie Harvey now seems to be in control of this match thus far. Boots to the chest. And Kaza G flung off the ropes. Attempted clothesline. Katie Harvey grabs her. Now, if you want to question the strength of these women, just look at what was executed right there. Textbook back body drop. Of course, Katie Harvey also a very experienced competitor, part of Fight Factory Pro Wrestling. And making her way to the hairspray again. It seems to be that Katie Harvey is intent on grabbing that hairspray. She knows what an advantage it will be if she can bring it into this match. Katie Harvey throwing Kaza off the ropes for a reversal. Over and up. Kick to the back. Back once again. The determination of Katie Harvey is admirable. Katie Harvey getting a little bit pissed off now. I wouldn't blame her. In her mind, she is the greatest women's wrestler. She told us earlier that she is the first lady of Irish wrestling. Heading once again to that hairspray. Hung over 10 foot high. Dropping the crushing blow to the back of Kaza G. Katie Harvey using her as a ladder. But Kaza G not having any of it. Boot to the face. And a tornado DDT called and executed. Brilliant maneuver from Kaza G. Some classic Irish women's wrestling here. Again, just proving the in-ring talent that you will find in any ring in Ireland. Kaza G with a lariat. And another one. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to get into the ring with these two girls. Off the ropes once again, Kazuchi, and wow. That's gotta hurt. And finally, Kazuchi getting an opportunity to make her way up. The advantage of having that hairspray, of course, as I said, is it can be used just like Katie Harvey used it at Revolution. She cheated in that match, and of course, referee SIREN did not see what happened. Here we go once again, Kazuchi trying to grab that hairspray, and it looks like she has it. So now what's going to happen? Will she get a chance to use this? Katie Harvey making her way to her feet. And a kick to the face and spray right in the eyes. Kazuchi with the pin, and I would say that it is over. Kazuchi picking up the victory here tonight. Great match, but unfortunately Katie Harvey not coming out victorious tonight. I know she's going to have some words for management after that, but of course it was her who originally cheated with that hairspray, so maybe she's gotten exactly what she deserves here tonight at Summerbrawl.
8 years ago, first day I stepped inside the doors of a wrestling school, Vic Viper was there. 8 years I've known him. We've fought up and down this country, we've fought elsewhere. We've traded wins, I've won some, he's won some. The thing is though, we always left it in the ring. There was no sort of personal issue outside of that. He won a match, fair enough, he was the best man on the night. I won a match, I was the best man on the night. All that changed though with Revolution. May 5th, I won. I won the belt. I beat him fair and square in the centre of the ring. And he takes off with my title. Everything changed. It's gone beyond professional rivalry at this point. He's taken something that I worked for, that I earned on the night. It's very, very personal now. Vic, you started a fire. You started a blaze that is going to engulf Celtic Championship Wrestling as we know it. And if I burn, then you sure as hell are going to burn with me. Tonight, I do something that has been 8 years in the making. Tonight, I do something I should have done a very long time ago. I am going to cut the head off the snake once and for all. For everything you've done, for everything you are going to get what's coming to you tonight. Count on it.
Hi CCW fans, I'm so excited. We're at the pre-show party and there's so many firsts happening tonight. One thing that's going to be happening is B-Dog is going to be making his debut at the next show. So I think tonight you're going to be keeping a big close eye on the whole action, yeah?
Oh, you know I am. I have my eyes on the prize and I'm going to make sure I'm going to make an impact at that next CCW show. To whoever my opponent is at next CCW show, you want to watch out. Because this boy is well wicked. And he's brought up on the streets to be brought up on these words. Wicked.
So you're wicked, as in... Okay, wicked. Of all the matches tonight, who do you think you're going to look forward to the most? I mean, we have Vic Viper and Bingo Ballance, or we have the tag match. Would you find yourself with like a main event person, or a mid-carder person, or would you be a high flyer or technical? What would your style be?
I'm a thoroughbred. I don't need any of them. None of them are competition, but except one. And I'll keep that a mystery. And that mystery will be revealed at the next show. And
We are back here live at the Forum Theatre in Waterford. Insano making his way to the ring. Insano, of course, debuted on our debut show, Showdown in Bishopstown. Available as a full show at WrestleDope.com, just like all the other pay-per-views. Every show we do, we give to you, the people, for free. Subscribe to the channel, WrestleDope.com, and like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/WrestleDope. Celtic Champ Wrestling. Insano having a few words with the fans here. Those fans, again, very vocal in their disrespect for Insano. But I mean, equally, I don't think he's shown them much respect. Insano taking on the Lone Wolf Lycan tonight. A capacity crowd here at the Forum Theatre. And here we have one of the greatest CCW competitors of all time, the Lone Wolf Lycan, running towards the crowd. This guy's a fan favourite. Been with us from the very beginning and on every single show. We talk about hard work and dedication. This is a man that's worked on his craft for quite a few years now. Another MSW roster member. And we're delighted to have the talent of the Lone Wolf Lycan, managed by VINNIE MAHONY. Of course, VINNIE MAHONY, part of the commentary team in past events. Vinny said he's decided to go into management, and let's see what kind of a path he can send the Lone Wolf on. I know that Vinny, a man of the people and close friends with the Lone Wolf Lycan, I know these two can make an incredible pairing. I'm sure Lycan on his way to bigger and better things in the company. So both guys in the ring now squaring off. We saw both of them earlier on tonight having a bit of an argument backstage. Rough brawlers. I think both these guys have a similar style. So it's going to be interesting to see how they match up tonight. And once again, you can see who the fan favourite is here. There's no question. The fans are behind the Lone Wolf Lycan. And with VINNIE MAHONY on his side, I'd say he's very hard to beat, to be honest with you. Insano not getting the same kind of support. Insano doesn't care though, because Insano knows what he can do in that ring. And he's going to prove it here tonight. Just the second appearance on a CCW show by Insano. And there you see some of the fans enjoying this show here tonight. As I said before, do check out a Celtic Championship Wrestling show. You can find out about all the upcoming events on the Facebook page. As I said, also more pay-per-views to come. Subscribe to the channel, and when they hit, you will know about it. Lock up now in the center of the ring, and similar size with these guys. I mean, they look almost quite similar in size. I mean, there's a lot of brawn there. They're certainly brawlers. VINNIE MAHONY cheering on Lycan. And this is exactly what you're going to see Vinny do best. He's a man who can really, really get you enthused, get you into what you're doing. And as a manager, that's exactly what you need to do. And I know that Vinny had a few words with Lycan backstage. Quite possibly an unstoppable combination, Lycan and VINNIE MAHONY. And an arm lock. And there you have the agility of Insano. Now, for a guy of his size, you wouldn't expect him to be able to keep up like that. But there again, these Irish wrestlers always proving that matched up to their British or American counterparts, they can very, very easily compete. I'll say when I first showed up here at a Celtic Championship Wrestling show about 2 years ago now, I was incredibly impressed by the ability of Irish wrestlers. And if you're seeing them for the very first time here at this pay-per-view, tell your friends. Show up at your local show, you'll be amazed. And what a maneuver there. Wow. Lycan off the ropes. Dropping the elbow. Going for a pin. Just a 2 count. Laying in the blows. Firing him into the turnbuckle. Up and over. And a back body drop. Over the top rope with a lariat. Lycan sending Insano to the outside. Vinnie O'Mahony goading him now. Telling him to get up. But Vinnie not one to cheat. He's not going to get involved in this match unless he has to. And the fans shouting abuse at Insano. Very spirited crowd. They're enjoying this event. And I know that Insano is going to have a tough time winning these guys over. Insano back in the ring and back out. He said no, not yet. I think the crowd are having a bit of an effect on Insano's performance. Picking out just a kid there. What a bully. What a bully. Referee counting. He's at a 7, but Insano breaking up the count. Lycan getting a bit pissed off at this point. Vinnie now having a bit of an argument here. This could come to blows. I mean, don't rule out Vinnie O'Mahony. He can throw a punch like the best of them. Using that ring as a weapon. Lycan's head smashed straight into that steel bar. Again, the distraction of the crowd proving to be a bit of a problem for Insano. And again, using that ring as a weapon. I mean, this is outside the ring, but not considered to be cheating. At least the referee not doing much about this. Counting them out. And could we end up with a double count out here? That would certainly be a disappointment. I know Lycan eager to start off his association with Vinnie O'Mahony with a victory here tonight. Insano taking control now again, using a hold there that's going to hurt. It's as simple as that. There's no other way you can put it. Chance of boo Insano. And there you go. That's why Insano has been at the top of the Irish wrestling scene for quite a while. Insano, of course, as I said, he took part in the Fatal 4-Way back at our very first event, Showdown in Bishopstown. He didn't win that night, but he had a very impressive performance. Dropping the elbow, another pin, just a 2 count. And now, who's laughing now, says Insano, as he takes control of this match. And Vinnie O'Mahony, thumbs down from him. And a kick to the face. I heard the impact from where I'm sitting. And I'm quite a bit away, actually. Vinnie O management, I'm sure, set to become a tour de force here in the company. I know Vinnie's got his eyes on several other competitors. Will he sign up a few more by the end of the night? Well, possibly, if Lycan comes out with a victory. Wow. What a maneuver. Insano taking and keeping control. Lycan on the floor. Doesn't look like he's getting up anytime soon as Insano climbs up on the top rope. Again, it's amazing to see a guy like this doing these high-flying maneuvers, but he has been scuppered this time. And that's gotta hurt. Chance of yes, yes, yes. The yes movement in full force here tonight. Now this is where it gets dangerous. The action spilling out to the outside. Lycan and Insano getting dangerously close to our Spanish announce team. Bang. The Spanish announce team looking very scared. Getting up out of their seats and it looks like they're worried. They know that these two guys are not going to stop fighting just because they're there. I wonder if they got the fear. Off the stage, wow. Lycan crashing into the ring. This is exactly why Insano is pretty much the dirtiest player in the game. Ric Flair is the man who is officially donned with that title, but I think Insano proving tonight that when it comes to cheating and using everything that you have to your advantage, then he's going to do it. Firing Lycan back in the ring now. This one's got to be about over. I mean, you can't take a knockout blow like that from the stage onto the ring and survive, but he has. He's made it out of that pin. 2 count is all that Insano can get this time. Celtic Championship Wrestling. Again, available 24/7 at our Facebook page. You can find out what's going on with the company. Photos from the events, pay-per-views first, and lots more. This one is really, just as expected, turned into a brawl. It's a fight, it's not a wrestling match. There's no technical ability as such on show here. It's just brute force, strength, and absolute carnage. The stage has come into play. Vinnie O is in play as well, and I'd expect him to be somewhere around this match. Vinnie O'Mahony looking disappointed. He's hoping that Lycan can take back the momentum and pin Insano. But so far, no dice. Ric Flair chants. I don't know, Vinnie, a big fan of Ric Flair, one of his idols. And certainly if you're gonna emulate someone, Ric Flair is the man to do it. Now this is where it starts to boil down. Both these guys have been back and forth for the last 10 minutes. They've taken the brunt of just about everything that each other can throw at themselves. And now, I mean, who's going to be the winner? It's got to be literally a throw of a dice at this point. Who can finally pin the other guy? I mean, I just don't know who's going to win here. Wow. Trademark maneuver from Lycan. Again, Insano really looking to make an impact here. It's been a while since we've seen him, so he doesn't want to come out of this with a loss. You can see even the referee now is getting a little bit tired because, wow, I mean, trying to officiate a match like this can't be easy. And a big body slam. Insano trying once again now to get to the top rope. Is he going to succeed this time? And there you have it. Wow. Almost a 5-star frog splash there. And that's going to hurt both Lycan and Insano. Again, these guys are competing in this ring. It hurts. It is extremely difficult to do this. And you got to have serious respect for both these guys, both competitors. And the referee trying to revive Lycan, but it doesn't seem like he's coming to. Now, what's Insano doing? We can't see what he's up to, but he seems to have gone outside the ring. Now, I'm not quite sure what's happening, but he seems to be up to something. He's grabbed a bar stool, it looks like, and he's throwing it into the ring. Now, this should be a disqualification right this very second. The referee can see what's happening, and he's not doing anything about it. Insano taunting Vinnie O, and in fact Vinnie's gotten up on the steps. He's trying to interfere because he sees what's going on. He's grabbed the chair and he's pulled it out of the ring. Insano not happy with that whatsoever, but he did try and cheat. And Lycan, boom, and a 3 count. The Lone Wolf Lycan comes out victorious here tonight. It just shows you cheaters never prosper. What an amazing victory, a hard-fought win. Vinnie O'Mahony coming in to congratulate Lycan. Insano still knocked out after that. And this looks like it could be the start of a beautiful friendship. Lycan now managed by Vinnie O, and it seems like so far it's working out pretty well for him. The fans congratulating Lycan. CCW Summerbrawl on WrestleDope.com. Let's send it backstage now to SIREN and Vic Viper.
What did I tell you last time? You are a microphone stand. Shut up and hold the mic. Do your job. Balance. Balance, balance, balance. We've done this a few times. We've done this a long, long time we've been doing this. And I am the current holder, if you will, of the CCW heavyweight title, because as far as I'm concerned, on the night, I was definitely the better man. As far as I'm concerned, I've earned it by being at every single one of these shows, and I've been put in match after match I shouldn't have been put in, and yet I still come out where they decide to stack the odds and put it in a 4-way, and then the ref fast counts me because I grabbed them. Well, tonight, I get to finally hold this, walk to the ring like I should have, hold it in the air like I should be, and then I get to beat the living crap out of you. Me and you have done this for 4 different titles, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm making this one the last one. The absolute last one. Tonight, I walk out with this in my hands. Again, not being known as a fake champion, not being known as anything else other than the CCW heavyweight champion. You want to cut the head off this snake? Prepare to get bitten.
Time now for the main event of Summerbrawl Bingo Ballance. Saying hello to his fans, always a fan favourite here at the CCW shows. Bingo is his name-o. Of course, Bingo, the reigning CCW heavyweight champion. At Revolution, he defeated 4 other men in a tournament that really did take a lot out of him, but he did it, and he became the first ever CCW heavyweight champion. Of course, as we saw at the opening of the program, Vic Viper, he wasn't happy with that result. The last man to be pinned by Bingo. And, well, he stole the belt. He stole the belt, and Bingo has not had a chance to hold on to it since. As Vic Viper is on his way to the ring now, we see Bingo looking around him. He knows Vic Viper is a very devious, snake-like character. For all he knows, he could come on from under the ring. I spoke with Bingo Ballance earlier, and he told me that being the heavyweight champion is one of the greatest moments of his career, but he was very unhappy to have it stolen from him. He said not holding the belt was the worst moment of his career. So here comes Vic Viper. He's had that belt for the past month. He knows that he has sort of psychologically messed with Bingo Balance's mind. He is in fact not the heavyweight champion. He stole the belt. And I think that's all you need to know about Vic Viper if you've never seen him before. And that says it all. The man is a thief. He's as I said, devious, and doesn't care who he upsets in the process of his matches. Whether that's the fans, whether that's his opposing competitors, he doesn't give a damn. Holding that belt high, of course, very much disputed. CCW management released an official statement on this. They said that Vic Viper is not the CCW heavyweight champion, and in fact, Bingo Ballance is. But tonight, these two guys are going to compete, and we will find out who the true champion is.
Bingo Ballance! And in the other corner, the challenger, real champion, Viper!
Vic Viper said, "I am the real champion." And here we have two guys who have basically come up in the wrestling business around the same time, similar levels of experience, and they've been around. They've been on all sorts of shows around Ireland, around Europe. They've met each other backstage. They know each other very well. They know each other's styles. They know each other's ability. And they know that this is going to be a tough match for either of them. So finally, after a long wait, Bingo Ballance gets a chance to take on Vic Viper. Of course, Vic Viper has been very vocal, cutting promos, holding that belt, and telling Bingo Ballance that he is the real champion, as he did just tell the fans right there. I know Bingo Ballance very frustrated, very annoyed with what happened at Revolution. And, well, who wouldn't be? The true champion Bingo Ballance now has to defend his belt with the guy who's actually held it for the last month. The bell finally ringing when the guys are basically outside of the ring. Already the referee seems a bit overwhelmed here. And Bingo Ballance unleashing a torrent, a frenzy of abuse on Vic Viper. He's angry at Vic for stealing that belt, and you know, you have to agree with him. I mean, he's a fan favourite, but whatever Bingo has to do tonight to shut Vic Viper up and to actually legitimately hold that championship belt, he's entitled to do. I mean, no matter what he does, I think the fans are going to get behind him. Vic Viper taking control in the early moments of this match, using that barrier. Now that's going to hurt. right across the chest of Bingo Ballance, and a kick to Vic Viper, but it doesn't seem to have phased him. He's laying in the chops, back and forth with those chops, kicking right into Bingo Balance's chest. This match on the outside already, so you can tell that this isn't again going to be much of a technical spot fest. Looks like more likely to be a rough and tumble brawl, and it is Summerbrawl. Again, this event living up to its name here tonight. Bingo Ballance, wow, missing that maneuver. And I mean, you know, this is where it's going to boil down to this. It's one man against another. Who is the better man here tonight? Vic Viper rolling to the outside. And is he lining up here for that punt kick? It wouldn't surprise me. We've seen this a few times before. Vic Viper has his trademark moves, and he makes sure that he gets them in. Devastating as always. Vic Viper lining it up and missing the punt kick. I have never seen Vic Viper miss that kick before, but Bingo Ballance showing his skill. He knew it was coming. He's seen it one too many times. But still, Vic Viper using all of his devious nature that he can muster up here tonight to cheat and to win once again deceptively. Vic Viper, wow, throwing Bingo Ballance into the ring. You could even hear the impact with just that. That wasn't even a wrestling move. So again, proving that to be in the ring, to compete at this level, it takes a huge amount of ability, and that ability to take pain as well. I mean, it's not easy. And a leg drop like that will take your head off. Vic Viper standing tall, cutting off the air supply to Bingo Ballance. Now this is close to cheating in my book. Vic Viper taunting the crowd. And, choking him on the rope. Bingo, you can see it already, the exasperation, the perspiration. Bingo taking the brunt of those kicks. Firing him off the ropes. But he's managed to realise what was happening. But still Vic Viper not allowing him to get any momentum at all here. His match for the CCW Heavyweight Championship. Of course, Bingo Ballance, the first ever legitimate holder of that belt. As I said, Vic Viper has held on to it now for the past few months. It's got to be a very, very bitter moment for Bingo to have that belt stolen from him and not even get the chance to hold it high and proud in front of those fans at Bishopstown at Revolution. Vic Viper throwing Bingo around the place. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Celtic Champ Wrestling, and also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Celtic Champ Wrestling. Subscribe to WrestleDope.com, the YouTube channel, where you'll find wrestling pay-per-view from CCW, shoot interviews, and much more. There you go once again. I mean, this is a consistent and targeted attack, cutting off the air supply to Bingo Ballance. I mean, he's not going to be able to get up after that. But he seems to be showing he can. Fighting back, Bingo Ballance like a cornered animal. Maybe this is going to bring out the best of him, give him a chance to come back here. And it looks like he's doing just that. This is exactly why these two guys have been at the top of the Irish wrestling tree for years and years. As I said, they know each other well. They've come up in the business together. Vic Viper taunting Bingo now. He's in no rush to finish this match. He knows what a kind of an advantage that he has at this point. Snake-like and insidious Vic Viper. The crowd here very much into this match. They've enjoyed tonight's action, but this is the main event, the most important match of the night, the decider who goes home with the Celtic Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. That will be found out tonight. And the course of this match so far, it seems to have been all Vic Viper. Some young fans there, big fans of Bingo Ballance. You gotta respect a guy like Bingo, hard worker, great worker, and not even questioning the ability of Vic Viper, because we can see how good he is tonight. Despite the cheating and the use of foreign objects, he still has that incredible technical ability. And it's almost like these two guys are pretty much a dream match. Perfectly matched up. Bingo Ballance, known to be a bit of a high flyer. Vic Viper, more of a ground and pound guy, but you can see there's similar things happening. And a roll up from Bingo. Bingo Ballance getting a chance to fight back here as he fires him into the ropes. Right into that corner, and he meets a boot at the other end. Now that, again, is gotta be painful. Bingo hanging from the corner. Vic Viper setting up something here. You can see the look of absolute pain on Bingo's face. And to be in that position. But wow, Bingo Ballance manages to pull himself up, fire Vic Viper over, and now both guys are on the ground. The referee counting and the crowd cheering on both these guys. I'm sure Bingo Ballance, the crowd favourite. Referee James Arnold counting down each guy, making sure that this is officiated correctly. And I know that the referee that is, was at Revolution. He knows what happened when Vic Viper took that belt, so he's going to be watching out for any kind of cheating, any kind of deception on the part of Vic Viper. Bingo ducking underneath, and Vic Viper falling to the ground. Bingo now calling him to him. And what ability there. Bingo manages to come back in a flying kick. Just a 2 count there as we see Bingo again not having much luck here, but maybe it's moving towards his favour. I certainly would like to see Bingo legitimately hold that belt in his hands. I mean, he is the champion, defending against Vic Viper, but you wouldn't know it with Vic Viper's carry on over the last month since Revolution. Bang. Bingo Ballance going for a pin now. 1, 2. No cigar. It's all boiling down to these final moments of this heavyweight championship match. Who will be the heavyweight champion? I know we're going to find out in just minutes. Bingo Ballance heading to the top of the ring and climbing up on that top rope. Vic Viper having none of it, knocking him down. Now you can see how tired both these guys are. It's going to take a lot out of you. The amount of movement and heavy blows that these guys have taken back and forth. It's gonna knock you out, that's for sure. And here you see the aggression of Bingo, headbutts. We haven't seen that kind of aggression from him before, but he's angry. Missing the, was it a splash he was looking for? Vic Viper grabs the leg and an amazing suplex. Not much to separate these guys in terms of ability. As I say, I couldn't tell you who's going to come out on top here. Vic Viper, slow and methodical. Off the ropes. Lifted in the air by Bingo. Now there's the strength. What a demonstration of absolute power. Vic Viper catches Bingo. Fireman's carry almost. Smack. Laying the smack down. And Vic Viper is choosing to not pin Bingo Ballance. Now, could this be the biggest mistake he's made in this match thus far? He had a chance to pin him, to end this match, and to officially become the heavyweight champion. But he's decided not to do it. He's allowing Bingo to live another day, if you like. And again, you don't want to be giving a guy like Bingo a chance, because he will take it and he will take advantage. Underestimating a guy like Bingo could be the death of you. Amazing show of ability here tonight in the crowd, appreciating and respecting that. Some of the best professional wrestlers in the world here in the Republic of Ireland. And Vic Viper going for a pin, no dice there. We've really seen it all at this stage in this match. I mean, what more can Bingo pull out of the bag? What more can Vic Viper do? He's cheated, he's used everything he can. Both guys have pulled out all the stops here tonight at Summerbrawl, but it looks like it's still an even Stevens thing. It's here we have a bit of a change to pace. Bingo is back on form, up and over and bang. Could that be it? 2 and a 3. Bingo Ballance has officially defeated Vic Viper, and he retains his CCW Heavyweight Championship.
Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Bingo Ballance!
An incredible moment as Bingo Ballance manages to hold his belt for the very first time, defending it against Vic Viper. And look at that moment. What a moment. Look at the pride on the face of Bingo Ballance And finally, we get to see the true Celtic Championship Wrestling heavyweight champion. What an amazing night. It's been fantastic to have you along with us here at CCW Summerbrawl. This is Celtic Championship Wrestling. Subscribe to the channel, WrestleDope.com, and each and every pay-per-view will be available for free. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.